Welcome to Engilico's webinar on 100% inline seal inspection and monitoring for the best packaging results. My name is Renat van Kouter and I will be your host of today's webinar. Before we start, I would like to cover a few practical guidelines to optimally experience the webinar. If you have questions, please type these into the chat box. Also, if you experience issues, please send a message via the chat box. It might also occur that the webinar application asks you to click to play to see the presentation. This is browser dependent, but if you see such a screen, simply click and the presentation will start. After the presentation, that will last about 20 minutes, we will answer questions from the audience. The presentation will also be recorded, so you can review or share at your own convenience. Okay, let's start. In a nutshell, Engilico is a Belgian-based company founded in 2011. We are experts in seal inspection of flexible packages and help customers to obtain a better package quality and to increase their packaging productivity. Our solution, called SealScope, is designed for 100% inline inspection and monitoring, and it is integrated in existing or new packaging lines. Worldwide, we have about 150 plus installations, mainly in the food and pet care industries, but also in a wide variety of industries that package medical products, fluids, moisturized products, etc. We integrate with most packaging machines as installation of our solution is straightforward, as we will explain later in the webinar. But let's focus on the application. We will start on how SealScope works and what the components are. In the latter part of the webinar, we will present actual cases and how they benefit our customers. As you know, packages are sealed to guarantee the integrity of the content. However, sealing is a complex process where things can go wrong. Problems with the sealing process can result in open packages or poorly sealed packages that will reduce shelf life, that might create health risks, and that may lead to customer complaints and even expensive recalls. These sealing problems can have various causes. There might be product stuck in the seal or wrinkles in the seal. As there are many mechanical parts in the packaging line, it is also worth noting that there can be drift on the packaging and sealing process that can lead to above-mentioned causes for open packages. So it is already important to mention that SealScope is selected by our customers for two main reasons: to inspect the seals of the packaging, but also to monitor and guard the sealing process. So what types of packages can we typically inspect with SealScope? So SealScope is suited for flexible package types such as pouches, flow wraps, or pillow bags. Typical products that we inspect with SealScope are dry products such as nuts, rice, ready meals, tea, salads, wet products, pet food, vegetables and fruits, products packaged under modified atmospheres such as cheese, grated or sliced, sausages, meats, and finally fluids. So let's now see how a SealScope system works. A SealScope system consists of one or more sensors that are attached to the sealing bars and a controller unit with the SealScope software. The controller processes all the sensor signals and also receives and sends signals from and to the packaging machine or peripherals such as an ejecting mechanism. As the sensors are integrated in the machine, every individual package is inspected in the packaging line. And this is why the system is called an in-machine 100% seal inspection system. And also because the system is integrated in the machine, it will not require any additional space nor any change to your existing packaging line layout. The sensors can be either distance measurement or vibration sensors. During the closing of the sealing bars, the vibration or distance is measured and analyzed. Every measurement is compared to a reference profile of a good seal, a so-called fingerprint. The reference models are automatically updated at the start of every run using correct seal profiles, a process that we call baselining. SealScope can use different reference models to accommodate changes in thickness, material, weight, or size, as the product on the line also can vary. If a sealing measurement differs too much from a user-defined boundaries around the reference profile, a signal can be sent to an ejector to exclude the bad package. As every seal is measured, it is also possible to monitor the variance on the sealing process in time. Alarms can be issued when exceeding user-defined thresholds, and cleaning or even maintenance can then be scheduled. So here is an example of how SealScope works on a pouch packaging machine. Pieces of packaging material with different sizes are inserted during the sealing of pouches to simulate wrinkles or product in seal. One can clearly see the differences in measured signal and how SealScope reports the error. It also demonstrates that SealScope is very sensitive and can pick up small contaminations or wrinkles. The integration of the sensors is relatively simple. Vibration sensors are mounted on the sealing jaw using a standard M6 bolt. The distance sensors and targets are mounted using a mechanical bracket that is interfaced to the sealing bars and holders. Note that the sensors are perfectly suitable for food industry applications. The base controller unit with touchscreen operation handles PLC-type digital 24-volt signals from and to the packaging machine and peripherals. The input signals consist of triggers from the machine cycle indexer or signals that indicate the opening and closing of the sealing bars. The output signals consist of triggers sent to an ejector system to remove the faulty packages or alarms. As the integration is relatively straightforward, SealScope is compatible with almost all packaging machines producing flexible packaging types including pillow bags, flow packs and pouches. Some of the renowned brands on which we already have successfully integrated are listed in this slide. To give you an idea on how an actual integration looks like, you can now see a VFFS machine that is packaging coffee beans equipped with SealScope. You can see how SealScope qualifies good seals and bad seals when, example, a coffee bean is crushed in the seal. The operator software runs on the controller unit that is embedded in an industrial cabinet equipped with a touchscreen. The main screen is very operator-friendly and provides basic information on individual seals and the sealing process status. In the sealing status, the operator can see the quality of each individual seal. In the process status, one can see the variation of the process over time. Information is available since the start of the production run and on the last hour. The operator can also launch a calibration phase to set the reference profile after a standstill or after cleaning. Behind the basic functional operator UI, there are more advanced UI screens to analyze detailed results. In the advanced UI screens, all measurement results and signals from the different sensors are displayed to provide more information on the sealing process. All seal bar closing information, such as lift, tilt, and optionally roll, is calculated and is presented in a visual way to obtain more information on the seal bar behavior. This can assist the operator to fine-tune the sealing process or to analyze what might be a cause for incorrect seals. As you can see in the deviation detail window on the right, the measurement signal crosses the threshold and so the package is rejected. In the reporting module, all measured results can be displayed either graphical or text-based. Today, producers also want to learn more from daily digital manufacturing data to optimize their production, to predict maintenance cycles, and even to adjust automatically machine parameters. With the recording of all sealing process data, SealScope complies to this so-called Industry 4.0 philosophy. All measurement data can be saved on the company network or streamed via OPC MQTT connectors. This allows big data analysis and processing to monitoring the line performance. As an example of reporting, SealScope logs hourly production data to visually compare performance over various operators, products, and packaging lines. SealScope logs date, time, total packages, number of good/bad packages per product type, and this data is available in a text format for offline statistical analysis. Also, operator interactions with SealScope are logged to obtain 100% traceability. So let's look at a few customer examples now. Lutèce is a Dutch producer of cooked mushrooms. As mushrooms are a sticky product, the filling process is quite challenging and mushrooms can easily end up between the seals. Lutèce had a particular interest in SealScope when they wanted to fine-tune as quickly as possible their new pouch packaging line, beside their existing jars and tins. Also, they wanted to eliminate manual inspection at the end of the line, and as such, they were looking for an automated inspection system. So here's an example of their most frequent encountered issues during the packaging. These are wrinkles and folds, product in seal, and empty packages. So let's look on how SealScope is integrated in their process. So this is an example of a rotary pouch filling machine. Vibration sensors are applied to 3 stations: the pre-sealer, the sealer, and the cooling station. And in this application movie, you can clearly see how empty pouches or pouches with product in seal are detected and then also removed. So let's take a look at the movie now. So you see an empty pouch is removed. 2 red alerts at 2 sealing stations where we clearly see product in seal. Okay. The results were quite impressive, as there was no need for manual inspection. A total of 8 full-time equivalents was saved. The number of outgoing defective packages shrinked to 1 to 10,000, where it was previously about 1 to 100. And by better monitoring the machine, the effective speed increased from 12 to 20 packages per minute. Another example is Hazeleger, a Dutch co-packer of sliced cheese. Here, SealScope was integrated on 2 Omori flow wrappers to monitor the sealing quality when introducing a new type of fold-over packaging. SealScope was crucial to fine-tune the packaging machine to obtain the best packaging speed with optimal quality. Also, automated inspection was an important element in the process, as the end-of-line packaging was automated and no manual inspection was desired. Here also the main issues of bad seals are wrinkles, product in seal, or foreign materials such as the cardboard that is stuck in the seal. An important result was that the manual inspection step was eliminated, enabling the automation of the complete line. However, most important effect was on the productivity. The uptime increased to 90% and the rejection ratio dropped by a factor 10 due to a better understanding and the early warning system. Also, the fact that there is 100% inspection is a strong selling argument towards end customers, supporting the overall brand image of Hazeleger. So let's focus on the benefits of SealScope. SealScope provides benefits towards 3 important stakeholders: the quality control department, production, and the maintenance department. For the quality control department, SealScope enables to obtain a higher quality by reducing the number of defective packages that leave the factory. The 100% inspection of all packages avoids the manual inspection of the production output between 2 samples after a bad sample is detected. And the machine monitoring gives early warnings to operators if the process starts drifting due, for example, contaminations. For the production department, SealScope enables a higher productivity by maximizing the packaging speed while maintaining the quality. Typical productivity increase values vary between 5 and 20%. It is also possible to streamline the overall production process by comparing measurement results across all machines and operators. And also the packaging machine can be fine-tuned by analyzing the rejected packages in the ejector bin. This inspection quickly provides the operator with the main current problems that can be product in seal caused by a badly timed filler, or wrinkles that can be caused by the gripper or the suction cups that are not optimally configured. Also for the maintenance department, the benefits are clear. By monitoring the system, early warnings can reveal seal bar or alignment issues that are induced by dirt, wear or drift. Another example is a better setup of duplex seal bars by using measurements to align the closure of the seal bar. These numerous advantages have resulted in 150 plus installations at renowned customers. So here we present the number of our customers that have integrated SealScope in their packaging line machines. The reasons why these customers choose SealScope are summarized in our final slide. So what are the reasons that these customers choose SealScope? They were wanting to increase their quality and their production output. They were seeking to eliminate manual inspection. They were planning end-of-line automation. So they have a strong brand to protect, or they deliver to demanding end customers. So this is also the end of the webinar. The questions we have received during the webinar, we will answer by mail or phone after the webinar. Of course, you can still submit your questions or contact us via info@engilico.com. Please note that after the webinar, there will be a small survey that we appreciate if you could fill it in. If you have colleagues that might be interested, you can also provide them the link to the recorded webinar that will be soon available. Thank you again for your interest and have a nice day.